I'll give them the other 20 afterwards.
Folks, thank you so much for inviting me to come out. I really appreciate the honor of speaking with you this evening. And I want to talk to you tonight about making data actionable from concept to reality. It's important for us to recognize what we need to do with our data. How do you make data actionable? What is it that you need? Well, let me start off with a challenge. On May 25th, 1961, President John F. Kennedy, in an address to the U.S. Congress, issued a challenge pretty much to the entire country. When he said, "I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth." This past July marked the 50th anniversary of the day America met that challenge. But you know what? They could not have achieved this monumental feat without having data that was made actionable. You know, there were innumerable logistical issues to tackle. Things like timing the launch when the relative positions of Earth and Moon were optimal, choosing a landing site that met all the right conditions, meeting the needs of the astronauts, calculating fuel consumption parameters, figuring out how to get them there safely and get them home safely. You might as well think that's pretty important, right? What good is it to go to the moon if you cannot come back? Okay? I would not want to be stuck on the moon myself. I love the moon. It's nice to look at, but I certainly wouldn't want to live there, especially if I run out of oxygen. Look, these things that I'm talking about here, you got to remember something. See, the microprocessor wouldn't even be invented until 1971, so the technology needed to surmount all these insurmountable obstacles simply did not exist. I mean, it's not like they could Google anything because the internet hadn't been invented yet either. All right? All of this exponentially increased the value of having actionable data for the Apollo program, giving NASA the insight that they needed to answer the incessant questions, make those tough decisions, and ultimately meet JFK's challenge. Well, actually, they exceeded, didn't it? Okay. Techopedia defines actionable insight as information that can be acted upon or information that gives enough insight into the future so that the actions that should be taken become clear for the folks that are making the decisions. I'll put it in simpler terms, meaningful data that's useful for making a decision, answering a question, or solving a problem. Now remember those three characteristics of actionable data because I guarantee you will see them again. I used to be a school teacher and I love saying that to my students. They know exactly what that